Outside of Box Hill Central, a man was sipping on cask wine, heading down to Baldwin McDonald's. I was on the 109, me and some guys from school, heading down to North Richmond. We had to go through Victoria Street, where everyone's on heroin. Oh, and when I look back now, the tram always seems to take forever, stopping at Victoria Gardens with Dazo and Hoyt Cinema, all thanks to the 109. One man is sniffing on paint thinner, another man smells like glue. I spend my evenings on the 109 tram, and that's when I met you, standing up at the tram stop, opposite the Q tram depot. You just been to the Skinny Dog. Oh, we got the tram together, and we both got a Mikey fine. We were on the 109. Yeah, we're on the 109. On the 109. Da 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 the 109.
From London suburbs it's off to work. Gridlock traffic drives you berserk. Trains and autobahns old and slow. There's an alternative way to go. Let's make a journey on the Croydon tram link. The future's plastic and the future's electric. It's like riding in a giant electric. It's the only way to go. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. Let's go from Beckenham, nam, nam, to Mid-Cham, cham, cham. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram.
White, efficient and safe and green. Ride the future town planner's dream. Trees and concrete, let's go to town.
Visit the shops that were not burnt down.
Wondering where all the money's gone. Make 2 journeys and pay for 1.
Providing they're within 70 minutes on a prepaid Oyster card.
It's the only way to go. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. Let's go from Beckenham, nam, nam, to Mid-Cham, cham, cham. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. From Elmsted to Burton Park past Ipswich, the water park here gets a big bridge. Let's go from Sandilands to Addington Village. It's so exciting, there might be a spillage. Let's go from Wimbledon to Beckenham Junction. While we debate we're in Surrey or London. See city gems like the Croydon Clock Tower, the Brit School which gave us day power. Travelling styles to fabulous places. Watch out for the occasional races. Every journey an adventure and so it's the only way to go. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. Let's go from Beckenham, nam, nam, to Mid-Cham, cham, cham. And it's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram. Croydon tram.
Now, hello. Let's see if the game got better than those 2 introduction music videos. Hello Nabil. It is a time for serious business. You're one step ahead of me. You're too quick. Not too quick, CISO. The alerts have been switched on. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, the fun is gone, but yes, I will play the meme.
Good morning. Good morning.
I owe you that one. Is the server back online already, CISO? Don't tell me. The server's back up? They've been fast today, if so.
You are not prepared.
Are the ISO servers up? I can't believe it. Nope, no. Oh no, you're you're not kidding. You're really not kidding, eh? Oh my god. Yeah. It's hard work, of course. Delete asterisk dot tmp. Alright, but we are here to put a game on the test bench. Word of warning, this video will go to my YouTube channel later, because this is of course very important information what we're gonna do and discuss here and try out. I mean, there are millions of people on YouTube who wanna know how is patch 1.1.3 for City Transport Simulator Tram. And now that is exactly, you are on the correct spot, because that is exactly what we are gonna do. We are going to put it on the test bench and see if indeed the problems are all gone. Nabil has a little bit lost his trust. He is a little bit opinionated, so if you see comments by somebody called Nabil, because it's hard-coded in the video, Nabil is a little bit pessimistic, but that is how he is. Talk about Nabil. Let's see. We were having a little bit of a discussion. Trams in Vienna, not a bad game. Munich, not a bad game. City Driver, never played that one. Omzi, oh yeah, Vienna, never played that one though. Vienna 2, never played that one. Never played the other Vienna. Lotus Simulator, München Tram, yes. Yeah, he is. Exactly. Nabil is our walking encyclopedia. But before we go further, we first need to read the words from the developer. Here is the post from Wednesday, June the 25th. City... Yes, as this video is going to YouTube, I will... Oh my god, they're gonna enjoy that half% ad revenue. Let's not interrupt the Gandalf. You will remember my words. Hello, Machiavelli. Very good evening. Where were we? We were going to read the words from the developers. City Transport Simulator Update version 1.1.3 is here, with fixes, features and improvements. Today's update brings several bug fixes and features we've already talked about. Exactly, on the discussion forum on Steam is, let's say, a little bit hot. Many of them based directly on your feedback. Some of the key changes include fixing crashes during game startup, e.g. caused by remapped keys. Exactly, that was definitely one I also suffered from. Various reported issues with traffic lights. I definitely suffered from that one as well. And AI behavior. I definitely suffered from that one as well. And the incorrect tram reset in Engelsdorf. Yes, where trams just didn't want to move. I suffered from that one as well. In addition to these fixes, we've added a highly requested feature. This is a good one. You can now adjust the field of view FOV. That is one line of coding. So I congratulate the developers on that one. We can now adjust the FOV, which should be, if there was an engine.any file, we already could do it ourselves, but at least they added a balloon to the... I'm trying to stay positive here. It is a good thing they added it, because lots of people do not know engine ini files and stuff like that. Field of view, that is a good thing, because I hate when I cannot do it myself. Steering speed and return to center speed are now individually configurable. That is also a good addition. Yeah, indeed, FFV should be 40. Yes. Yeah. Only if it's... But this is a PC port, Machiavelli. For console games, 40 is quite indeed. But on PC, absolutely. 100%. The steering speed is good. Yes, it's created on PC, then... Yeah, you know how it works. It's a ported port from... Yes. For mouse and keyboard, gamepad controller and even steering wheels. Wait, let me read this one again. Steering speed and return to center speed are now configurable also for mouse and keyboard. That's interesting. Okay, but that's a good thing. It is a good thing. That's a good addition. It's a ported port for a port that ported a port. Yeah. This gives you much more control over your gameplay experience. Exactly. Good start. Nice words, it's a good start. We've also reworked the Man Lion City 3D model with great attention to detail. Thanks to your feedback, both the cockpit and the passenger area are now much more realistic and accurate. Okay, good, that's good to know. What's next? Of course, we're going to improve. We are continue to improve the game. We are working on a new mouse steering mode. Not too bad. I mean, that worked in OMSI really. It's for OMSI really. Note for YouTube. Yes, I am very optimistic. Yes. The bigger my optimism, the more I can be let down. That's my motto. A new mouse rearing. That is good because that's for but they are working on it. Improvements to trams, especially the flexibility and the 2.2. That is not really my two favorite trams anyway. Better AI behavior. We are aware that cars sometimes ignore red lights. This is a top priority for upcoming updates. Okay, but they fixed something. Yeah, FOV. Added an AI bus, a new setting for steering, bus and trams in sandbox mode now can be restored. Fixes. The Vienna IBIS destination entries now work correctly. That's not... okay, now cool. Fix the crash. When launching the game when remapping keys. Yes. Yeah. And you do not want to know how close I was in buying... Frankfurt S-Bahn. But I kept reminding myself, blue color wash. And that motivated. No, the next step on my list is now that the one you were, that Train Sim Classic one. That Frankfurt, the Train Sim Classic Frankfurt Metro. That looks like a really nice... I know Train Sim Classics graphics. They look gorgeous. And colorful. And yes, that is the one. This Steam sale I'm definitely gonna check out. Frankfurt S-Bahn, wasn't it? Looks like worth the money. If you can buy it on the sale. U-Bahn, yes. Yes. That looked like worth the money. AI and collisions. Optimized, this is an important one. They optimized the traffic light logic and timing. You better believe I'm gonna check this one out. They adjusted the traffic lights at Rathausplatz und Lindenstraße. Yeah, that is probably Machiavelli Platz. in my game, and Lilian, I have no clue. AI buses no longer start too early at red lights. Fixed collision issues. Added passenger parking. Added parked cars. Improved turning radius for a bus. Door release. Added in-game hints. Added missing glass material to Stadregio. Oh no. Oh no. Added missing glass material to Stadregio tram. Oh no. You know, I mentioned there was one tram that didn't suffer from that sun reflection in the front window on the windshield. That I was so happy I bought a Stadregio tram because the sun reflections were way less in your face. Oh no. Could it be because it was missing a glass material? Now, oh no. Now my Stadregio tram is gonna do the same with the sunlight reflection on the no, please no. Oh, please no. Oh, let's hope not. Yeah, we're gonna drive the Stadregio tram. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's hope this is not influencing the sun reflection. I don't have a backup, Nabil. I hope Steam will offer one. I hope Steam offers a rollback. We'll see. And this is for a bus. Okay. Good. Yes, the key bindings may have been reset. That was indeed the case. Yes. Okay. So those are the words from the developer. So, we are back in the game. And like they instructed, and indeed was the case, all the keybinds were empty, were set to not set. So they reset. That was the reason why the game crashed. So, I put everything back on, reset everything to default, and put in my custom keys again, how it should run. Also for the hot S, the bell is in, and the throttle axis. That is hot S, and that is definitely, they really made this work really well. So we got that as well. Now, then we need to check 3 things. The Stadregio. Then we need to check that of course, all the traffic lights. We will pass a lot of them. We're gonna put the traffic on high, of course, because we're gonna test the whole game. This is the one. Eckloonsdorf. We have to pass through, whatever happens, we have to pass there to check if indeed we're not getting stuck behind a tram that just doesn't want to depart. Alright. That's the plan. Courier. Let us start with the red line. And then finish off. After that we are gonna do the pink line. Because I think it's still Pride month. So we gotta do, how much is it? The 25th. Yes. So the pink line, we cannot skip on doing the pink line. Was there something else? I do not think so. Yes, check if indeed I put the AI on high. Where is that? HUD is totally off. That is good. Navigation system. Oh, that's the blue arrows. Yeah, that is. Where are those AI buses, AI trams? Where's the traffic again? The traffic setting. Wait a second. Hello Makazi, very good evening. Very, very good evening. Welcome to our... Is it in graphics? Yeah, of course, this needs to go in 100%. I don't understand why it always reverts back. View distance. Good old Elite, yes. Press play on tape. Yeah, this one. Car density on high. You will need to restart the game completely for this effect to change. That's no problem. I will do that with a pleasure. Because we need to test the AI, the traffic light, we need to test everything. So, do you want to quit? Yes. Absolutely. That is step 1. So we are now 21 minutes in. We're waiting for the game to stop. There it is again. And we're starting the game again. Everything has been set up. All the keys have been set up. I do not expect any bugs anymore with the keys. Alright, there we are. So, as you can remember, I put the graphics on 100%. And it still sets it back to 87% each time when you start the game. That has not changed. That is a small minor thing, but if you don't like upscaling, it's not a small minor thing. 80%, that is a quality mode. That sounds to me like DLSS quality mode, if you ask me. Because, yeah, there is no way to set DLSS, DLAA, all that good stuff is, yeah, they never heard about things like that yet. So if I put it on 50, that is a balanced. This is balanced DLAA, DLSS. So of course I want 100%. But each time I start this game, it starts at 87%. So be aware, if you're... That is a little thing that is not fixed yet. Right. Right. Please tell me the please tell me the windshield reflection on the start line medium tram. Oh, they forgot a glass texture. Yeah, that is the whole reason probably why it was so good. I'm so scared now. We're gonna start with the southwest northeast line, which is the red one. Yeah, it is the Stadregio tram. But no guarantees yet. It could be a glass on the bathroom window. They forgot to add a glass texture somewhere on the bathroom window. Yes, yes. Eglandsdorf, that is exactly why we want to start. We are going to Grüner Hügel. And let us depart. How about, we need sunshine, of course. How about 10 o'clock in the morning? That's absolutely when the sun shines. And this game only has one weather pattern, which is weather. There's no rain. It never rains in your fictional city. That is a good thing. There's only one weather, and it's weather is on. Vehicle stays ready to drive. We want to start in the cockpit. Exactly. Let's start. Okay. Here we are in the Stadregio tram something DLC. It is a DLCer because this is my favorite tram. 100%. 100%. First thing. The keybinds already started bugged in version 1.1.2. Let's see what happens now. Fixed. I can confirm. They are fixed. F2. F3. Middle mouse button is not getting stuck anymore. Can confirm, is fixed. Wachten, 1 minuut. Das is kein Problem. Half a minute wait time. So, middle mouse button is not doing weird stuff when you click it. Totally responds. Every click will respond now. Hooray, huzzah. Keybinds indeed, like I said. If I didn't do lots of stuff in the options, my custom keybinds would do stuff that they were not assigned to. Not the case anymore. Okay, almost Abfahrt. So at least we already gained something. Okay, we're still in waiting mode. There we go. Abfahrt. I'm gonna click on Ja. Of course we need to lock the doors first, otherwise we will never go where we want to go. Yes. Okay. Junctions 20. Green lights. Perfect. Hot S still works like a charm. If you own a Hot S, it worked great before, it still works great.
Nächster Halt Jakob-Desut-Straße.
Easy to configure.
Übergang zur Linie 5.
Still no things wrong with the Hot S. Configure button, the bell, Hot S works. Okay. Bend 20, left, locked in, seat go. So far so good. I see my, wait a second, my OBS is still not in performance mode. That could make the run half an FPS per 10 minutes lower than it should. There it is. Okay, we have traffic lights. Traffic is on high. We are going left. We are locked in. We have a green light 20. Lots of switches and junctions here. So far, 0 annoying sun reflection in my windshield. On the dashboard it is totally okay. But check again. Nothing, eh? Oh shit. Okay, but this is part of the test. This is part of the test. We collided with a car. The game responds the same. That has been unchanged. Good. It was all part of the test. No, I was just checking the sun reflection in my windshield. There is none anymore. It became better. Yeah, that is quality assurance testing, guys. But now, here's an interesting moment. Here's an interesting moment.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
All the traffic is waiting for a green light. Here we go. Here we go. We need to go straight on. This is the moment. Yeah. Alright. 20. The one thing though, the traffic light over... Yeah, that traffic light also is work. Oh my god, I think they really fixed it. I think Nabil already left because now he I think Nabil already went to the Steam store and bought the game. No, crazy, crazy. Okay, we're still on time-ish. Unlock the doors. Unlock them again, please. Yes. Next up, Hatsune Miku Platz. Which is a turn to the left. Which is... Yeah, okay. Left. Locked in. Red light. Lots of junctions. 20 max. Traffic lights. Traffic on max. Let's see. The camera reminders also still work.
Nächster Halt Hatsune Miku Platz. Übergang zur Linie 5.
We have a green light. That car just passed a red light, but that's realism. I call that realism. That happens in real life all the time. Let's see, green light for straight on, 20. Caesar says, after running over 14, Bell has cancelled all sponsorship links. Ah, no! No. It's fake news, guys. Don't trust him. I'm still her number one. After I sent her 1,000 euros yesterday, she replied, "You're still my number one, Carla." So don't believe the C-zone. Hatsune Miku Platz. Not to be confused with Belle Delphine Alley. And what do we get after the Hatsune Miku Platz?
Nächster Halt Siso Allee.
Siso Allee. It's not a coincidence. Let's see. Going left. Will be going straight on, red lights. So far, all that has been claimed is actually working from the patch notes. we're not there yet, but at least a game-breaking thing, at least for me, was that sunlight reflection in my windshield. Hey Lee, welcome back. Very good. Yeah, I will call it evening. I know it's just one more minute for you, but good evening, Lee. Nice to be here again. Kind words, thank you very much. There is the Zizo Alley. What was I saying? Yeah, they totally got rid out of the, at least for this tram, sun reflectors in your windshield. Now we have to travel all different directions though. Maybe it is when you're traveling southbound.
Nächster Halt Oostdeesweg.
Oostdeesweg. Let's see. That brings us to a red light. Blinker on 20. Yeah, we are testing the new patch for City Transport Simulator Tram. I'm playing the game, of course, because the game is actually still enjoyable, don't get me wrong. We are locked in to go straight on. We have a green light, 20. See, the sun is reflecting on my dashboard and here, but not in the window anymore. So, this DLC has become more valuable now. I wonder if it means also the same that it's also for the other trams that are not DLC. Beware. Open the doors. This looks better than last game. What was the last game again, Dark? Because I have no clue anymore. What was the last game anymore? Oh, that was something with the boss, wasn't it? Wasn't that the boss? Yeah. The boss. Yeah, but that was... I was still getting used to it. Dark Lightning.
Nächster Halt SAP 142 Ecke.
Probably a fan.
Übergang zu den Linien 1, 2.
Holy moly, that's Garda. Let's honk. We are locked in to go left and we have green light. Stick to 20, this is quite a bend. Yeah, now that is... Yeah, but there are 1300 mods for that game, Dark. So, if it does not exist, there's a high probability we can make something ourselves. It will happen. But this game is a bit more... Yeah, like Subway Sim 2 as well. I think those are not too bad when it comes to the blue color wash. in. Going to the right. We have green. Still traffic moving, but okay, everybody stopped.
Nächster Halt Engelsbrunnen. Übergang zur Linie 1.
Yeah, I know Nabil wished. Oh, I know he's not wished. But so far, Nabil, if you're still here, yeah. What they said would be fixed is actually fixed. So I'll give him absolutely a thumbs up for patch 1.13. It's a shame it took quite a bit of time, because especially that keybind, that rebind the custom keys that made the game crash, that was of course an awful bug. It made the Unreal Engine crash after a while if you used rebound keys. But it was actually Dark Lightning who mentioned, look at those sun reflections on your windows. And they were horrible. And it is totally gone dark. They totally removed, on this tram at least, the sun those awful sun reflections. They are a thing of the past. You will see it once we drive through the road with lots of trees and shadows being cast. Yeah.
Nächster Halt Golnorgasse. Übergang zur Linie 1.
Once you made me aware, I could not unsee it anymore. Oh yeah, they said you can adjust the FOV now. Wait a second. Where is that? Because I need a tiny bit more FOV. But where did they stuck? That's one thing. Yeah. Okay, let's say 100% is 40. Then we need 200%. No, I need 10. Let's say I need 10% more FOV. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can see the review mirror now. I can see all the buttons. I can see the ibis. I can see even... Oh my... Oh. Yeah. I promised I keep it realistic and... to say what I think and feel. Yeah. But what is 100%? Is this 80? How much FOV is this? Of course, I understand it's a console game and they don't have a clue what FOV 105 is. But I need a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit. Give me more. Graphics. Give me a tiny bit. Let's put it on 116. Apply changes. Yeah, this is getting better and better. I hope we are not getting fish eye now. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, this is... Do I need that right? Do I need this? It is... Now it's getting a little bit too much FOV. to my opinion. No, 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 no. 110 was doable. But now we're getting really 112. Let's make it a little bit more middle ground-ish. And keep it like this. Yes. Otherwise, the traffic lights will be 100 miles in the distance because of the avalanche. I still can see quite a nice part. The most important part is I can now see left.
Nächster Halt Burgtheater. Übergang zu den Linien 1, 3 und 5.
And I can see this. This is the only part we need anyway. Green light. Also so far, no weird traffic jams. Middle mouse button still responding as it should. Straight on. It's locked in. Red light. Hey, Disseldroid! Afternoon! Konnichiwa, Disseldroid! Yeah, you know what it is? The longer we wait with playing GR East, the more fun it is when we go back and do a route or two.
Nächster Halt Itsugamaplatz. Übergang zu den Linien 1 und 5.
It's a good game to keep it a little bit in the background, and then once you grab it again, red light straight on. This will be pushing full power in a second or two. Yes. Yeah, you cannot overdo it. Yes. Yes, nice stream by the way yesterday, and that class, oh that class 47 in Tissel. Oh, when you power it up, eh? The amount of black smoke it creates it's such a beautiful sight. It deserves to be my favorite train in Train Simulator. It is it always has been my favorite training classic. And it will always stay that way. It's so beautiful to see it when it's working hard, accelerating. Beautiful sights. Enjoyed your stream yesterday. Wasn't able to watch until the end though. At one moment one of my friends started
Nächster
playing
Halt Darkos-Trasse.
and stream it.
Übergang zu den Linien 1 und 5.
I bet we are going straight on, at least I hope so. Oh yeah, but that means 20, yeah? It is a junction still. We have a green light, straight on. Oh, absolutely no problem, Tissel. My pleasure to be there as well. And you have that's also so nice. You have a kind community, very nice people in your chat. I'm always stuck with Dark Lightning here and CISO, and yeah, that's total different. But I can't keep going on because otherwise they will leave me. They will never come back. That's also not a good thing. No, Dark and Ciso, you are amazing guys. Always appreciate when you're here. No, I like this community as well. But you also see one viewer went. No, I like your community. It's a good community, mate. Damn right we are. Yes.
Nächster Halt Domi Park. Übergang zu den Linien 1 und 5.
I think Zeus. I think it was not a bad idea that Zeus renamed his. I think he renamed his Twitch account, didn't he? I think that was not a bad idea. Or it was another Zeus, but I think it's the same Zeus. Yeah, that was maybe a bit. Maybe he carried that name for years. But yeah. If he changed his name into what it had become now, I don't think it's a bad decision. Let's see.
Do you know there's like a guy in our group right now who's like streaming this whole thing? He's sort of like semi-famous.
Oh,
It's the guy watching his Twitch.
is that really him?
Yeah, it's the same person. Yeah, I did look. Of course, I'm not gonna mention that during the stream. Everybody is and he is himself. But yeah, I think that is a good name. A good name change. Yes.
Nächster Halt Baumannstraße.
And I hope you didn't forget to tell him to hurry up with his route. You gotta do it every stream, Tissel. Hey, Rogue. Hello, Seb. 1 second, Rogue. Unlock the doors. Where are we? Hernoldstraat. Is this a stop or not? Yeah, it is a stop. Let's lock the doors as fast as we can. We are 3 minutes late. Yeah. Don't forget to tell him to hurry up every stream you see him. Yes. And of course, it's better to have a finished product than a half hurried. Of course, you know what I mean. We're giving him all the time he needs.
Nächster Halt Humboldtplatz. Übergang zur Linie 2.
Hello Seb, hello Rogue. So you liked all the I showed you in the Yeah, the best pack. Those are the best German packs. Wait a second. Wait. We are locked in to go straight on, and we have a great light. 20. That TTP and yeah. So with the money, absolutely. Now it is a requirement if you wanna do anything with any custom German. They all use the big wagon pack for sure. And a lot of them require TTT3, TTP2 or TTP1 Team Berlin stuff. Yeah, they are very poly friendly. Yes. I understand what Armstrong Powerhouse is doing. They want to make everything look as realistic as they can. And sometimes, in my opinion, they overdo it a little bit with the amount of polygons. Like I mentioned to you, try stacking 3 class 700s behind each other and then look at them and check your frame rate. It's mostly when you look at 3 trains at the same time, but that one has a lower frame rate than with most other trains. And that's the same with wagons. That's a 2. Stay very polite and stick with 20 then. I also have a feeling, but I cannot confirm it. It's just a feeling that some Armstrong Powerhouse logos or DMUs or EMUs, they use way more CPU cycles as AI train than, let's say, a basic Kuju one. Now we're putting two extremes to each other. I have a feeling they use more CPU cycles. For them to run as AI, I mean. But I'm no expert. That's just a guess and a feeling. We are going right.
Nächster Halt Machiavelli-Platz.
Machiavelli-Platz.
Übergang zu den Linien 1, 2 und 5.
Still 0 sun reflections in the windshield. And we have been driving north, west and east now. AI trams just work as usual, which was never quite a problem to meet them. Now it's just, will they depart on platforms? Sometimes they would get stuck. Okay, this is a tricky one to see. I need another view. We are locked in left, but it is a red light. Can't I use the F4 view for that? Yes, I can. Alright, another nice test. Traffic light test. It's turning green.
Dear me, this is jolly well unacceptable.
It's turning green. Getting better, not in today, and might take tomorrow off until I'm 100% again. That sounds like a good plan. Yes.
Nächster Halt Nabielshof. Übergang zu den Linien 1 und 5.
Nabiel. He is the one who is most proud to have a tram stop named after him in a View app game. He was so happy once I mentioned I have a stop which is called after you. Green light, straight on. Hey, cheers, Tissel. Yes. And if you need to leave or do something else, take a rest, of course. already happy that to have seen you, and you don't need to watch my stream because I watch your streams. I mean, it's always nice to have you hop in, and if you enjoy it, stay around.
Nächster Halt Hendomedes Universität.
The Hendomedes
Übergang
University
zur Linie 5.
far away from Hatsuneplatz. Ah, okay. No, then I thought you were heading off. Yes. Yes, we're blaming the Hendo. Let's see. Locked in, straight on, green light, 20 junctions. I take this on. Yeah, and Rogue is picking up streaming and Sep. Some salt in the wounds. Always nice. Rogue has been picking up streaming again. Slightly. So that means more TSC content on Twitch. For those moments. Because they were so. Let's see, straight on. Absolutely straight on, but it's a red light. And I have a cup of tea today. Yeah, no problem. No problem. He is mostly streaming Sep's favorite country. And it's not Poland. Sep is a huge fan of German roots.
Nächster Halt Danielsplatz. Übergang zur Linie 5.
5.5 minutes delay. It doesn't even fit on the... almost doesn't even fit on the Ibis anymore. They had to make them 0.5 shorter. Some of my friends cannot understand streaming. They cannot get their heads around. I feel I have friends who are... Yeah, that is... What I couldn't get my head around is... You drive a tram whole day. And then you come home. And you play train simulators. I mean... Yeah, that was for me. I was like, when I heard that one, I was like, wait, what? Say again? He comes home and he's gonna play train simulators.
Nächster Halt Gabriele-Münter Straße.
Yes, yeah. But I must admit, it's such a nice community. It is a nice community. It's basically what I started streaming on Twitch, Train Sim Classic. And then you get to start people like Sep and CK and Steam Fan Man, and you watch their streams because you enjoy watching them, because Train Sim was my passion and still is. You watch their stream, they come visit you, and the nice thing is, even when I'm playing a tram simulator or something else, they still come around and visit your channel. It's a nice community. course, that is quite a while ago since I started streaming Train Sim Classic. And like you said, it becomes people you don't know them, but you know them. In a kind of way.
Nächster Halt grüner Hügel. Fahrtende. Bitte aussteigen.
Because I know more things about Sepp than about my neighbor. For example. Green line straight on. 20? Nah. Gonna ignore that. Oh, that's a pre-warning. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fastly approaching our final destination. Grüner Hügel. I stand corrected. We thank you for traveling View App Railroads. We hope you enjoyed your journey. And not having some reflections in our windshield anymore. When you leave this tram, please do not forget your luggage and your umbrellas. And we hope to see you next time. I won't ever play a cooking simulator. Yeah, no. Exactly. Even if you were... yeah, that now, indeed. Did Gordon Ramsay have some kind of stupid cooking game? I think he did, or he does. There is one, isn't there? A game I will not touch anyway. Alright. And it's already upfired because we had more delay than the pause on this stop. Alright. I can call this a huge success. I can call this absolutely a huge success. Back to the main menu. Return to the main menu. So let's read those words again. Field of view. Worked. Yeah, that has to be added. The crashing was fixed. The traffic lights were quite a bit better. But most importantly, but that was not mentioned in the patch notes. That is interesting. The sunlight reflection on the DLC tram. That means we're gonna check, is the sunlight reflection on the windshield in the base game tram removed as well? Yeah. Yeah.
Get in there!
We have a small snippet. I do admit, I did quite, but that is long ago. I did quite enjoy his those competitions. I did. Yes. I did like watching the competitions. I'm not saying if I like the guy or not, but the competition shows, yeah, that was always a good thing to watch. Let's call it like that. So, yeah, like I mentioned, we're gonna end with a pink line, but with a non-DLC tram. And we're gonna check how the reflections are on this windshield. That is the pink line from Hatsune Miku Platz to Lichterallee. Let's put it on full daylight. 12 o'clock. Full test mode. 2 minutes. Ready to drive in the cockpit. Start game. Right. First, unlock the doors. Then check. Are the keybinds still working? It's amazing. They actually do. Is the middle mouse button still responding? It is. Yeah, they really fixed it. That bug is definitely gone. I need to do a bathroom break anyway. So I'm gonna pause it here. By the way, the seat went together. Ah, yeah. And it's nice and comfy. 160 degrees recline. Extendable footrest. Perfect for my old man naps. Send us a link on Discord, Seb. So we can watch it once I'm back from the bathroom. Ooh, that's a long time since we typed something. No, that can't be. Last thing I typed to you was... Yeah, there you are. Yeah. About, I wish I had a 3D printer. Yeah, that was quite recently. Watch me sleep. No, send a picture of the chair. We're not interested in watching you sleep. Don't worry. I will go to the bathroom. And if you're interested, send me a picture of the chair on Discord. And then I will drag it to the screen once I'm back. Be back in a minute. Yeah, it doesn't need to be your personal one. It can also be a link to the web store. Just send me something in Discord. If you... there is some... Oh. Copy link. Let's put it in a browser so we do not need to... open... And then put you on full screen. I learned quite a bit lately. Yes. This is the one. A GT player. And you can... is this a foot... You can probably extend this or something. Nabil is back. Nabil is back. Ay. We have mentioned you so many times. Nice chair, Seb. I think this could be very well... This is a good thing. Yes, yes. Yeah, you pull it out and swivel the cushion over. Ah, yeah, I understand how it... Yes. Ooh, yeah, it is. That is indeed not too bad. Yeah, Nabil, I got good news, mate. I got very good news. Oh, he posted more. What the hell is... Nah, okay, this is... I hope you didn't take this design. I hope you didn't take this one. Because this looks like a gaming chair my back would ache in 5 minutes. This is the one I would definitely go for. Let's remove it again. Good news. Yes. Yes. Everything they said they did. They did. It is crazy. Everything. Traffic lights jams. Not a problem. Traffic lights are actually going green now. No more sun reflection in my windshield. At least that was on the DLC tram. We're now gonna try out the base game. Keybinds work. Game does not crash anymore if you use custom keybinds. What else did they claim? Well, that's already quite a bit. Yeah, good news. It is safe to buy the game now, Nabil. Let's see what happens this weekend. You're now, you're safe to buy it. Got it for the white flat seat cushion, cause those bucket ones are too skinny to fit. Yeah, that's one thing, eh? I know, eh? Yeah. That's actually a thing. Okay, we are on wachten, 1 minuut. FOV, which they added, is working. By the way, as well. There's still a 1 minute wait. The doors are still unlocked. Yeah, but that was never a problem. I mean, they did good updates for yeah, until yes. Oh, yeah, we are 1.1.3. Oh, you know they will never get at 1.9.2. Yes, and we know it too. We know exactly what you meant. Right, it's check. Yeah, maybe a 2.0 will come. Yeah, indeed. What can we add? Bicycles? What vehicles can we add to this? We have trams, we have buses. Metro is not gonna work because the map is that's too small. It's too small for metro. It needs to be something. And for maybe taxi. They can add a taxi module. Upvaart. Okay, let's confirm. Lock the doors. There goes the bells. 12 o'clock. And they actually make 12 gongs. Let's check. Sun reflections. Base game tram.
Nächster Halt Jakob-de-Sud-Straße. Übergang zur Linie 109.
The tram I never wanted to drive because the reflections were way too bad. Yeah, they also go. Wow, wow. I would put that as why didn't they put that in the patch notes? Let's see. We have a green light. Yeah, at this way, of course. If we're gonna keep driving like this, it's no wonder we're having delays. Can we still open the door? Hey, was it in another game? end, 20. We gotta check at the next stop. Maybe that was in the subway. Yeah, this messing around with the camera is my mistake. I totally effed up here. Okay, we're back. Going right, 20. Yeah, eh? I thought so as well. Maybe I misclicked something. Now, if that is a new bug that has been introduced, wow, my English today. Let me try again. If that is a new bug that has been introduced by this patch, I would not mind. That would not be a biggie. It would be a shame, but let's see. It opens. Okay, no. Okay, top. I can confirm it still opens. Yeah, eh? Yes. And there is one mistake. This place is called Manfredshausen. Yeah, this is not Tramau. So that's why, and we have the best of both worlds. Except Manchester trams.
Nächster Halt Eglunsdorf.
We do not have those.
Übergang zu den Linien 3 109.
Would be nice though. Oh, brake, 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 Mr. Taxi, give us some gas. Thank you. No, sun reflections are gone. It's a day of the past on your windshield. Ah, this is a nice one. Exactly, this is a nice one. Will that, because there was a traffic light that never went green for passenger cars that were blocked. I think this could definitely be one of them. This is a good test. The tram light would just stick on green to let me go by, but I cannot because this car is blocking me. And this car is waiting for that car to go right, so this needs to change. But they also mentioned we are still working on some traffic lights, so this could be one of them. We're gonna give it a fair shot. I have a very long cigar. And I mentioned before, this video is going to YouTube for all those million people on YouTube who are curious to find out how is patch 1.1.3. Oh my god. I don't think we need to wait, Nabil. It just takes a while. It's still Kevin Nietzschman kinda traffic light. But we're rolling, eh? No, I think I have to disagree, Seb. This is surprising. This is really, Yes, it just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Then it... Yeah, a little bit of fine-tuning. Just tell Kevin Niesman to take a look at his coding. And see if he can improve on the traffic light. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually sold itself. Yeah. That's one of the routes I never bought, eh?
Nächster Halt Stadtgraben.
I bet you have it in the library.
Übergang zur Linie 3.
I'm gonna check your Steam. I'm gonna check your Steam account right after this stream. I bet you have it in your library. And don't try to quickly now go to Steam and tell them to remove that game out of your library. That's cheating. I think we are friends on Steam. I can see all the games that you have. Or did I buy? What was Velpert, Nabil? What was Velpert part of? Of what map? You should be able to answer that question. Velpert was... Yeah, but it was part of something else. If you wanted to have all the bosses and stuff. There was some kind of requirement. Whoopata! Oh shit. Never mind. I mean, don't check my Steam account. I just realized something. I was incorrect. Yeah, that's one I have in my I have it in my library. Yeah. But I still can have the excuse I never played Wuppertal. And that would not be a lie. Yeah, that was a mistake to make. Stadgraben, half a minute delay. Yes. Yeah, prepare for that one, Sepp. Oh yeah. I know what I'm gonna buy, eh? I know what I'm gonna buy. And it's called Frankfurt U-Bahn for Train Sim Classic. It's on top of my list.
Nächster Halt Lilienstraße.
Hey, Makasi. Oh, can I? But that means Nabil can do it too. So that it will be hard to find proof. Oh, even DLCs. Oh, shit. Yeah. Then I really have some adjustments to make. Because all those 100, let's say, Japanese-inspired games, I better make a private. I do not mean GR East, of course. No, I don't. I have never understood people's why they buy. But it is what it is. There's a market for everything. There's even a market for atelier games. So there's also a market for that kind of game. It's yes. Oh my God, we shocked. Yeah, Dark, welcome back, mate. Yeah, we said the magic word.
Nächster Halt Tjosenallee.
Yeah, that's the one
Übergang zur
from.
Linie
Yeah,
1.
I still do not have that one, Rogue, and what I've seen so far, I'm totally interested in buying it. Chosen Alley. Locked in. Right. Green light. 20. Junctions. Take it slow. We have. Somebody was actually complaining about that corner. I understand why. That does not happen in the DLC tram. No more reflection in my windshield. My God, what an upgrade. It is a very nice... Yeah, if it's a tenner again, it's mine. This week, this coming sale. Yeah. It's only 25 quid full price. Yeah, 30. In euros, I was shocked. 35 something for Frankfurt U-Bahn. That was shocking. And then I saw the price history. Recently, it was on sale for 10 euros.
Nächster Halt Sieke-Allee. Übergang zur Linie 1.
Green light, straight on, no junctions, full speed. K. Bergman is the best DLC. That sounds Swiss or Austrian. Yeah, but I want long journeys. And no twists, left, right, left. You know what I like. But I have no clue what kind of route it is though. But it feels like an Austrian route in the mountains. People are just as slow as always with the doors. If they can make it a little bit faster with the passengers. That they move faster or close the doors faster or something. That will be a next point of attention for next time.
Nächster Halt Tistle-Droidbahn. Übergang zu den Linien 1, 3.
There it is. This town was so proud at that Manchester tram driver. They gave him his own name for a tram stop. Yeah, for Tram Simulator. Yeah, I can't say this is my... Well, I can think... I maybe can say so far... Because I was never into Tram Simulators. But what I have played so far, this is absolutely my favorite.
Nächster Halt Goethestraße. Übergang zu den Linien 1, 3.
And that is also because of the freedom of making your own lines. That adds quite a bit of fun. And Vienna looks, and it looks great. But that's with all kind of games that only have one route. If you drive it like 10 times, it's like, yeah, but I've seen and done it. A little bit. Again, complaints from the rear. But this was a pleasant surprise. Dispatch locked in straight on, great light. So we're not gonna turn right here, 20 max. This was a pleasant surprise, a patch. I was really happy when I read they released it today. It was an immediate download and I wanted to test it out. It does what it promised and even more. They absolutely fixed the glass texture problem on all trams. Only half-minute delay. 1 minute. Green light, Hauptbahnhof.
Nächster Halt Hauptbahnhof. Übergang zur Linie 1.
Right. Are we going straight on here? Yes. 20 max. We're quite on time. Not doing too bad. Straight on. Junctions 20.
Nächster Halt Iwata Park. Übergang zur Linie 3.
Straight on. Track is locked in. Green light 20. I bet you would love the old ULF more. Yeah, I can't wait for the DLC. Yeah. Yeah. Only $30.99. You know it's gonna come, Nabil. You know it's gonna come. Day one purchase. There you go. You know they will do it. Yeah, there are two oldies, oldies DLCs for this game. But neither of one is the old ULF, Nabil. Oh, somebody's opening the door. And now somebody's opening the door. What the hell? Yeah, we're gonna lock him. We're gonna lock him, eh? Children these days. Opening and closing doors when there is no need. Yeah, I forgot which two oldies there are for this game. The E1 and the GT8N. Okay. The 2.2B or something. Something with a 2.2 and an R. An R22, which... Oh shit, it's red. Now it's green. The blue one, the 2.2. Is that the correct one? Yeah, and this one. Those are the two. And then you get the Gelenk version of this one for free. After you grinded quite a few levels, you get the long version of this tram. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, seems that there is no E2. Not that I can remember, no. No, only the Munich one and this one. And then the Stadtbahn thingy I drove before this one, which that one is my favorite tram. 100%. Stadtregio
Nächster Halt
something.
Burgtheater. Übergang zu den Linien 13109.
This is quite a decent and enjoyable tram as well, though. I just don't like the Munich one. Yeah, which one is the Vienna Flexi? Is that also a DLC, Nabil? Wasn't there a Vienna Flexi something? Is that a DLC one? I'm so confused.
Grüß Sie.
Flexit, yeah. Yes, okay, that's a DLC, yeah. Yeah, that's, I think, one that also did not appeal to me much for this game, though. That Stadtregio, I watched the video on YouTube, I was like, yes. That's absolutely, I can enjoy driving. Next stop is Itzuk Gamerplatz, or in other words, Lee Gamer Platz.
Nächster Halt Itzuk-Gamerplatz. Übergang zu den Linien 109.
Yes, you can get on the 109 over there. Machiavelli's favorite line. Is a Garmin tram. Yeah, and the Stadtregio looked like no Garmin. But I got tricked. But in a good way. It does not look like a Garmin. It doesn't look like a Garmin. It doesn't sound like a Garmin. It doesn't quack like a Garmin, so it must not be a Garmin. Unlock the doors. It is theoretically, yeah. It is theoretically, yeah. Ah, somebody open the doors. Somebody's really trolling. We need to call somebody a tram guard. We have trolls on board. Yeah, he thought this was a tram to Falkensee.
Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
There he is. Sorry, Manfred.
Kurzstrecke bitte. Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
Nächster Halt Darkos Trasse.
Kurzstrecke bitte.
Übergang zu den Linien 1 109.
Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte. Kurzstrecke bitte.
Oops, I didn't see that one coming.
Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
These junctions are...
Kurzstrecke bitte.
Didn't pay attention enough anymore.
Einmal Kurzstrecke bitte.
We can blame Manfred.
Mein Gott, der fährt ja, das ist ja unglaublich. Der hat da seinen Führerschein gewonnen, oder was?
Oh, okay, I see where this is going. Oof. Okay, we have green light.
Times the detail.
Yeah. Yes, no weird shaped clouds in this one. Oh, yeah, it's not the first time that Seb uses that one. Of course, it's turning red, no problem. What's the history behind it? Seb can explain it very well, but don't use the kind of words. You know what I mean, Seb. He is the one who can explain it very well. And if Seb cannot do it, I can always do the story, and I can do it always myself. Did it register that we are here? Let's check. Of course, it just went red, and it is quite a big crossing. We could be here for a while. Yeah. See, the pedestrian lines are green now, and they just take forever. Yeah, I will make it short, but not a complete story. If you install the AP weather pack, and back then there was only the AP weather pack, not 2.0. Oh wait. This is a very dangerous crossing. Right, we can go. You could always tell when somebody was playing Train Sim Classic and they had the AP weather pack installed.
Nächster Halt Domi Park.
There was
Übergang zu den Linien 1 109.
there was one cloud, well, and that was everywhere, and that had quite a particular shape. Let's call it that. So every time you were watching somebody play DSC with Weather Pack 1, it's always had that one cloud with that particular shape. And that became a little bit of a meme. I have no clue. Because I fell for it once. The Armstrong Weather Pack 1. I bought it. I installed it. I noticed that one cloud and you cannot unsee it. Once you see that cloud, you cannot unsee it anymore. I was like, no, I want to get rid of this Armstrong Powerhouse Weather Pack. But there is no way to uninstall it. You can install the Armstrong Powerhouse Weather Pack 1.0, but you cannot deinstall it anymore. Once it's
Nächster
installed,
Halt Machiavelli-Platz. Übergang zu den Linien 1 2 109.
you're basically screwed. You have to reinstall the whole shebang. There is no uninstaller, and it roots itself in so many roots in I don't know what and how, but it was a horrible experience. So yeah, thank goodness that one day I needed to reinstall. Oh, Nabilshof. Exactly, Seb. What was I going to say? Yes, and thanks to Dovetail Games, I got rid of. I must admit, thanks to Dovetail Games, I got rid of the Armstrong Powerhouse. And that was with that update patch from 2 or 3. Is it 3 years ago already on Steam? That update that broke the whole game. And their solution was just re-download everything on Steam. That patch. That broke my whole train
Nächster
simulator.
Halt Nabielshof.
So that
Übergang zu den Linien 1 109.
that was the moment I was able to get rid of the Armstrong Powerhouse Weather Pack, because I had to reinstall everything. I never forget that day. I saw an update for Train Sim Classic. I was like, yeah, download. And then a day later, I saw all the posts of people who said all the custom content wasn't working anymore. And then I checked myself on my train. It's the same problem. Everything was totally broken. So that meant, yeah. That was the chance to get rid of it. And I will never buy 2.0. Because I was so disappointed by 1.0. I'm not gonna take the risk again. That was AP Pack 2. I was running in that scenario you watched earlier. Yes, I watched it. Yeah, well, for me the basic weather. To be fair, the base weather is for me fine enough. I can understand people are really. Yeah, no, I can absolutely live with the Kuju weather. Hendomedes Universität. Going left, 20.
Nächster Halt Hendomedes Universität.
Sounds, locals,
Übergang zur Linie
track,
109.
signal pack, signal, 100%. Yeah, sometimes we agree, yes, Seb. And on this one we definitely agree. Yeah, I'm a good weather driver anyway. So it doesn't matter for me if I use Kuju blue skies or Carlisle blue skies. Because a blue sky is a blue sky. in Train Sim Classic. Because that game is just awesome with blue sky. No blue color wash in the distance when the sun is shining. That game you can play with sunlight. Train Sim Classic. That's no problem. The colors will still be colors. And I know I'm sometimes a little bit extreme in my vision and saying it roughly, but yeah, that's how I feel. I will never be a fan of Unreal Engine.
Nächster Halt Danielsplatz. Übergang zur Linie 109.
Straight on. Let's push it. 50. Danielplatz, 5 minutes delay. 5.5 actually. Not our problem. We're not driving for a company. Unlock the doors. Locking it back in. Straight on. Green lights. Locked in. Junctions 20. Cinco. Anything more? I think we got it all.
Nächster Halt Lichterallee. Fahrtende. Bitte aussteigen.
Now then we had 2 perfect runs. Perfect runs without any problem. They did what they said they do. And now it would be nice if they can work a little bit more on the traffic lights. But that is optional. It's still in real life, traffic lights don't go green in 2 seconds as either. Especially in the city center. Does not happen. The passengers a little bit faster would be nice as well. That if NPC equals going to a tram, then increase speed by 25%. Add that balloon to your NPC coding, problem fixed. I don't know if this is quite realistic. Ours just went green and theirs as well. Ah, but maybe there is only for people that are going right. Yeah, then it is okay. Then it's of course doable. If that is only for people traveling the corner to their right, then there is no chance for collision. Then it is totally okay. They have a green light. Light, straight on. Absolutely a junction. Yes. Yeah, I know, Nabil. I know, I'm waiting. That's why this video is going to YouTube. Passengers get in there. Yes. Because I bet they are as active on YouTube as on the Steam forums. I can tell you.
Das darf ja nicht wahr sein.
Ja, het is niet waar. We hebben 5 Minuten Verspätung. Es is really waar. They are not quite active on the Steam forums, to be fair. That's what they need. They need a community manager, but I do recommend hiring somebody else than Harry. Let's not go further. Do you want to skip the pause timer? No. We want to skip the whole game and return to main menu. 2.5 hours later, still no ESO servers. Wow. Wow. 2.5 hours, and that's every week on Elder Scrolls Online service. Holy moly. Okay. Not 2, 12. Yeah, 12.5 hours. For an MMO. I bet Goldor is still clicking. I bet he is clicking. Log in. No, denied. Log in. No, maintenance.
I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me.
Exactly. DSP, like he said, this one is going to YouTube. Wasn't acceptable 30. Yeah, still isn't. No. That is unacceptable. That is definitely unacceptable. For a maintenance. It's not that they are patching the whole server for a new DLC. It's shame. That is absolutely shameful. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, guys. That is the stream. It pains me to say, but it does not pain me to say. They did a good job. It does not pain me to say. That's my conclusion is they did a good job on patch 1.1.3. They fixed those crashes, they fixed the custom keys, they fixed the sunlight reflections, they fixed the traffic lights quite a good amount. What else was fixed? Yeah, everything. Everything is fixed. They could work harder, is my advice. My advice to them is work harder. Because this is, of course, this as for bosses is, of course, a joke. This is absolutely a joke. This is the only roads you offer for the boss part. Instead of adding all these roads to be able to drive with the bus as well, you decided not to do that, but instead only make this. I mean, even Groendorf in Omzi has more lines and bus stops than this. This needs work, and not in a DLC kind of way. Don't do it like you did with trams. Add only this small piece of the corner for 18 euros. And yes, you heard that right. These stops and this depot, this little part of the map is 18 euros DLC. I recommend do not do that for the bus. This needs at least double the size, and then it would still be, to me, short. Like I said, take the easy. Why not add these roads first? Make bus stops here and here on this. These are all roads. It's not that these are rails. These are all roads with a rail on top of them. You can add them for bus lines. That will increase with an ease. That will not be required to make any new roads. Just use the ones you already have. Is my advice. add those at first and then expand on this a bit more. And then start working on Vienna. That would be that is what the players would. I think that most players would want. Try to bait Golnor back to New World. No world. No. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. No, then I think ESO is yeah. Thank you for the stream, Rogue. Enjoy your Train Sim Classic. Let's see, CISO, Sep, Rogue, Nabil, who stayed around and listened as well and chatted. Thank you very much. Sep, same to you. Always appreciated having you on board. And we always have nice discussions. Makazi, Dark Lightning, who was here for the Japan part. I hope I was entertaining while you are flying in your Boeing. Because I know the drill in Flight Sim. You're just watching an autopilot for 3 hours. So I hope I was able to give you some entertainment while you are watching the clouds. Tisseldroid, always good. Very nice. Very welcome. And all the best health to Tissel. Then we had Lee. Machiavelli as well. I think Machiavelli is or slash was here as well. Seb, yes. Thistle, cheers. See you soon. Absolutely. Somewhere, somehow, like that lady sang. Absolutely, mate. Yes. Yeah, I feel better too. Yes, exactly. That's what we always wish you to, of course. Then, the best part of the stream. You know what's gonna come. The random rate. We're gonna start with... Which one shall we start? Derail Valley. We have Bobcat, Catboy in English, Variety Day. Who knows what I might play next? It's called Historia Gaming. It looks like a train. It looks like a train. I think we found something. Slash rate. Historia Gaming. Again, everybody, thank you very much for being here. Absolutely, you make my streams enjoyable to stream. Without you guys, it would just be a solo single player game. So, thank you for that again. Have a good one. Yes, absolutely, CISO. And I will definitely see you guys later.